up, guys? Mr. Freecoiner here, coming back to you with some more news. Um, Now, I would like to start by saying I am not a financial advisor. I am simply sharing my opinion. So just make sure you do your own research before you start investing. Now, with that being said, I do want to get into what went on today at SIBOS. It looks like, well, I'll just go ahead and read the title. Ripple XRP. Swift statement at SIBOS could be the greatest signal to be bullish on XRP. Now, if we get on into what Marcus Treacher said, he says, Swift at SIBOS today. The benefits of DLT are promising, but delivering it is still years away. And he goes on further to say, there are over 100 financial institutions with access to instant payments across 40 countries and 6 continents. Who would say otherwise? Now, guys, we already know that DLT, distributed ledger technology, is already a thing. All right, it's already out there. It's working. There are already banks and payment providers who are using XRP, settling within seconds. It's happening right now. We have more companies that will be coming online, different institutions. I mean, there's so much going on right now that it is unbelievable that the price has not moved. But I'm more than sure that is purposed. Okay, with all the buying that's happening on the back end on the OTC market. It's just not affecting us. It's not affecting the side where we can see, but it will. It cannot stay quiet forever. With all the buying that they're doing, there is going to be notice. And remember, the price of any coin is simply based on what someone will buy or sell it for. That's it. So until there's a reason for people to go crazy buying, you're not going to see the price change. It's all about, hey, if I come to you and I say, hey, I'll sell this to you, and someone offers me money, I'm like, no, I'll sell it for $100. Well, if they're willing to buy it for $100, then that's the price. Okay. So anyway, this whole thing with Swift now Swift and Ripple, like I said before, whether they partner or not, whatever the situation is, however it looks, it will be Swift doing what they've been doing, and that's messaging, and XRP being the one that actually transfers the value within seconds. Okay, Swift is not. It doesn't seem that they're interested in doing anything different, and this could be, just the way things are going to be set up. I mean, Swift's been doing this for what, decades. So they've been doing it a while. They're making that side the best, I guess, for them that it can be. And there's nothing wrong with that. We just know that on the back end, XRP is plugged in and it's actually going to do the transferring of the value. Okay. So, whatever they say, that's absolutely fine. There's always going to be, something that's predetermined, and we're not going to know what that is. So I'm willing to accept that. Nothing I can do about it. Now, moving on, it says here why, let's go back up here, why the SEC might end up delivering a favorable ruling on XRP. Well, we already know that XRP is not a security. At the very, most, it will be deemed a currency or a commodity or whatever else, but it won't be a security. It doesn't meet all the requirements for the Howey test, so therefore it cannot be a security. If you read this article here, where is he? Stephen Dipp, which is, Michael Diduk was a SEC employee, and he even said that it is definitely not a security. It is a currency. Okay. So, I mean, what more do we want, right? What more do we want? it's a currency or a commodity, but it won't be deemed a security. In fact, if it was, I mean, I'm sure that it would cause a lot of ripples. No pun intended. So anyway, um, this is definitely nothing for us to be concerned about. It's going to be what it's going to be. All we have to do, our job, again, and I've said this before, our job is to hold on. Just hold on. That's it. Don't worry about what the fudsters out there are saying. They're probably invested and they just want as many other people to get out as possible so they can laugh and point. I wouldn't listen to anybody out there. My XRP is mine. Like I said, I've already got a Nano Ledger. Uh, sorry, a Ledger Nano S. And guys, I'm not sure if that sale is still going on. It's $79. I actually bought mine like the day before it went on sale, so I paid the full price for it, which is, no big deal. It's definitely worth it. Actually, I mean, it is absolute peace of mind. I have it locked away. I have the majority of my coins locked away, and I feel absolutely great about it. And they're probably going to stay there. What I have actually done is the lion's share of my coins I've locked away, and I still have some on a couple of exchanges. So, if I want to cash out something, once it gets to a favorable price, I'll have it there available. So, anyway, moving on. And I'm not going to really read into these articles very much. I mean, I just don't want to make this video too long. Now, where is this? Yeah, so here XRP can handle a $50 million transaction in just 2 seconds. Let's read this first paragraph. Put simply, Ripple and XRP both have a huge impact on the global payment industry as a whole. A similar message was said by the founder of TechCrunch, Michael Arrington, who recently said that it is possible to shift $50 million worth of XRP. It's only 2 seconds at the price of in only 2 seconds at the price of just 30 cents. So we know already that this is the main reason why XRP is one of the main reasons why XRP would be attractive to payment providers, because it's cheap, it's fast. I mean, I've heard numbers as high as savings up to 90%. It's awesome. I mean, it cannot get any better, or at least right now it can't. Who knows what will happen in the future? But again, we know this. We've been going over this stuff for the last few months. We know. Right now, we're on the home stretch. Guys, just make sure you hold. That's it. If you're listening to me for the first time, understand that is one thing that I'm always going to repeat. Make sure you hold on. No matter what you do, hold on. I mean, we're on the home stretch. Don't get shaken. I don't care what anybody says. I mean, I don't care if the worst FUD comes out this week that there possibly could be. I am hanging on to my coins because I know what's about to happen. I mean, we have Ripple Riddler telling us. We have Bearable Guy who's already told us. Sam I Am has done an excellent job deciphering that, along with, the community. Listened to another young lady, I can't remember her YouTube channel, but she had a very good take on what he was trying to say. So guys, we have nothing to worry about. It's just, we just got to get over this hump. That's it. I mean, next month, who knows? I definitely believe next month we're going to start seeing movement. And then, in December, it's just going to go crazy, and it's probably going to last ways into 2019. You're going to have, I mean, it's going to be quite a show. Here, soon to be released, NASDAQ NYSE powered exchange to list XRP pairs. I mean, another exchange that's actually going to pair XRP up with all the lesser coins. And I'm calling them lesser coins because XRP is the king of coins. All right. And this is sentiment that's going on with other exchanges. You know, Ripple XRP fully arrives at BitTrue, and it does with a bang. Yeah, like I said, I'm not going to read into it, but I'll definitely put it down in the description so you guys can check it out. But again, it's just there's so much good news that's coming out, so many things, so many announcements of partnerships, and you know, so much. And we're going to hear more and more as we go over these next couple months and just, on into 2019. Guys, this is going to be quite a ride. Don't jump off before we even get to the first drop. Before we get to the first loop, don't even think about dropping off. This is going to be a lot of fun, and I mean, I am so looking forward to how everything's going to change in these next couple months. Now, I'm also going to say, I mean, we could see some other things that are definitely going to be troubling, such as a possibility of the dollar crashing, a possibility of the stock market, dropping even further. I've even heard talk of there being another housing bubble. I know for a fact houses here in the Dallas area are very expensive. I mean, me and my wife recently bought the house that we live in now. Well, it was early last year, and it was not cheap. It was not cheap at all. So there's a lot going on. I mean, and I think our best option, of course, is going to be crypto, and in particular XRP. Now, I know many of us are invested in other coins, which is awesome. It's an awesome thing. So, hey, please just hold on to whatever you have. Definitely hold on to XRP. And one last thing here, U.S. SEC launches strategic hub to engage DLT and digital assets companies. I mean, everybody everybody's getting involved. Like, the SEC. We know this was what FinHub that they launched here. So much going on. All right. We know Washington's even in talks with Ripple. There's definitely secrets going on there. I'm sure that'll be, whatever the outcome is from that will be announced. Guys, I mean, look, the more I see these things going on, the more I believe that the sky's the limit as far as the price. I mean, I really don't. I have no problem believing that, what, forget about the moon. We're launching to the next galaxy. I mean, this is going to be something. I mean, something to witness. Last year we thought that bull run was crazy. I mean, I remember all year, before the bull run actually happened, there was speculation on, okay, well, the price of Bitcoin is going to get to $3,000 by the end of the year, 5,000, 10,000. Well, who expected it to hit almost $20,000? And the only thing that held it back was the fact that a lot of these exchanges were not equipped to handle it. They were not ready for what happened, and there were some other things that contributed to it. But we know that now there are multiple exchanges that have popped up, come online. The exchanges that do exist have beefed up their back ends, and they're ready for this next bull run. And most likely, it'll get so big, it's likely we may see even the same situation because it gets so big. I mean, remember, there's only 1% of the around 1% of the public who is actually involved in crypto. Okay. And I also wanted to say that, remember too, a lot of most of the institutions are buying on the OTC market. So, again, I don't know if I mentioned that already, but yeah, so we're going to see all of that hit as well, once they report on what's actually happening on that side. I mean, it can't be hidden forever. So anyway, guys, I wanted to also say thank you guys for commenting, for everything, the likes and all of that stuff. I really, really appreciate it. I just, I'm going to put out videos as much as possible. And because I definitely look forward to your comments. It's definitely, it's really educational to me, and I'm sure to a lot of you guys too. So yeah, just make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so. Hit that post notification. Come back and see me, guys. Again, take care of yourself. This has been Mr. Free Coiner, and God bless.